Welcome everybody. We've made it through half term. Well, I'm saying that actually, I'm filming this on Thursday, so I'm presuming we've got to Friday tomorrow. If you're still there in classroom, we've made it and we're in it together. And this is our pumpkin special, charity special, and all sorts. We've got that much to squeeze in. So let's get going. We're going to come into Paint Box. Yeah. Mr. Britton and I, we were doing the harmony. Yeah. Right, we're in it together, and we've been in it together, and well done, and this is a celebration. But first of all, bonjour tout le monde. Thank you. Now that I hope your teachers are ready, I know lots of gold have been going out, and don't worry, the teachers are collecting all the names and the reasons, and they're going into the gold book as well, so you'll be there forever. So this is when we have some music. Sing along if you like to, but good luck and here's some gold. Gold! Always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe it, 'cause you are gold. I've got you bound to return. There's something I could not learn. You're indestructible. Always believe it. After the rush has gone, I want to find a little more time. Remember we were partners in crime. It's only 2 years ago, a man with the suit and the lace. Knew he was there on the case. Now he's in love with you, he's in love with you. The love is like a high, years in the wall. You can leave me standing so tall. Always believe in your soul. You got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe it, 'cause you are gold. I'm not too bad to return. Something that I can learn. You're indestructible. Always believe it. Well done then, all of you who've got those golden medals. Mr. Britton and I thoroughly enjoy singing that every week. In fact, I could have done that for Teachers Got Talent.
Not too late.
Well, I know I've had another idea. I was still doing Teachers Got Talent. Maybe Mr. Britton, you could do it. I think you've got another idea, haven't you? As
I
well?
think we have.
Yes, it's getting exciting. All that to look forward to after the half-term holiday. Now, the one thing that normally happens after the half-term holiday is years 4, 5 and 6, we will go to the War Memorial for our Remembrance Assembly. Sadly this year we can't go there, it wouldn't be COVID secure, but we will be having our Remembrance Special Assembly. As I'm doing it now, it'll be filmed and shared on Remembrance Day, and we'll share it with you out there in the community. And this one is being shared with the community as well, so hello everybody at home. So we're going to do a hymn that we need to practice ready for remembrance. It's a little piece, and remember year 6, you do that alternative bit at the end. I'm sure Mr. Britton will sing along with us when we get to that point. So, chantez tous les mondes, levez-vous s'il vous plaît. So our songs you really sing well. Quite special.
Just like a candle blown out in the wind, just like a bird back in on the fly, I'm feeling the waste of time. And then as I'm falling way down my road, I picture a line at the end of the road, and closing my eyes I can see through the dark the dream that is in my heart. A little loving, a little giving, to build a dream for the world we live in. A little patience and understanding for our tomorrow. A little peace, a little sunshine, a sea of gladness to wash away all the tears of sadness. A little hoping, a little praying for our tomorrow. I think I believe in the November snow. I fell to the ground, there was no one below. So now I am helpless and alone with my song, just wishing the storm was gone. A little loving, a little giving, to build a dream for the world we live in. A little patience and understanding for our tomorrow. A little peace, a little sunshine, a sea of gladness to wash away all the tears of sadness. A little hoping, a little praying for our tomorrow. A little peace, a little
You do sing that well. You really, really do. Mr. Britton, thank you so much for doing the alternative section there.
Pleasure.
There are some songs which just reflect the school and go through the years, and that is definitely one of them. I think Gold may well be the theme tune of lockdown for us all. Anyway, Asseyez-vous s'il vous plaît. Now then, one or two adverts for now. Book Cafe. Now then, this has already been advertised, the leaflets have gone out, and what is thrilling is it was filled within seconds. The fact that so many of you in years 3, 4, 5 and 6 really appreciate the Book Cafe and wanted to do it. The sad thing is, as you know, we haven't been able to get everybody in. But, there is a but, we are setting up a waiting list from performers that didn't get through in time. And Mr. Britton has said, once we've tried it for a week and we see how it works, we may be able to take a few more. So, all's not lost yet, but only come on that first Monday after the half term if you have been accepted. We've slightly tweaked the times, but we'll send those out to you. It's only slightly. It just makes sure that we have people leaving in separate bubble groups. So that's it. So it's great, isn't it? That children are looking forward to coming back and enjoying a read.
It's amazing, yes, and I can't wait for them all to be here. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Settling down with a lovely book and a hot chocolate.
You can't beat it. In fact, I just had a hot chocolate today, actually,
Yes,
from
so
the
have I.
tea trolley. Oh, yes. It's a bit of a naughty one, it's cream one. So.
And a marshmallow.
Yes, I am. They matter. Now then, another thing. Now then, I'll be sending out the leaflets for this after the half-term holiday. But I normally mention this now, because I know some of you like to have a few activities to do over the holiday. And this is our annual Christmas shoebox appeal. I'm not going to say an awful lot about it now. Most of you know about it. We are going to have a film in the assembly after the holiday, which will show what it's all about. But I didn't think this would happen this year. This is one of the things I actually had already written cancelled on against the diary. But then I rang Jacobs well and I said, oh no, we've already sent 8 crates this year. So when there's a will, there's a way. And so, yeah, the shoebox appeal will be sending those shoeboxes filled with gifts of love to children who wouldn't get a Christmas present. And I dare say this year there's going to be a heck of a lot more of them. Even more important perhaps that we do that this year. As I say, I'll give more information after the holiday, but for those of you who I know like to get on early with this, we are doing it. It's the 20th of November when they're going to be brought in, and there's a list there on the screen of the things that can go into a shoebox. Just make sure there's no food, nothing food, and nothing like toy guns or things like that either. Okay. But more about that after the holiday. But I know you enjoy it. And we've thought about how, I know we can't come in the hole, we can't all sit there and hold up our shoe boxes, but there are things we can do. We're reinventing everything we do, including that one. Anyway, it's time for another hymn. So, chantez tout le monde, levez-vous s'il vous plaît, Autumn Days. Again, it's just cozy, isn't it? The end of half term. Autumn days when the grass is jeweled and the silk inside a chestnut shell. Dead planes beating in the air to lead me through a long season. I know so well, so I mustn't forget. No, I mustn't forget. You can't help notice I've got a nice display of pumpkins behind me here. Thank you so much, everybody who entered our competition. I didn't know we'd actually get any this year, and we've had a great turnout of pumpkins. Thank you, large and small, all that are loved and tended through the last few months. So we've got to get to the final judging. These are the winners from each class. What we have to find out now is who is the overall winner. And remember, James Nicholas is the reigning champion, I think 2 years in a row at the moment, so we'll see if he's been beaten this year. Now then, on the prize front, everybody whose pumpkin got through, we have got some white cobwebs with spiders, so you can drape that around your bedroom. We've also got you've got a permanent little pumpkin with an LED light in there, so that will keep going long after your other pumpkin's been eaten or carved. Talking of carving, we've got a carving set to help you when you're making your pumpkin ready for lighting, and also a projector torch.
Wow.
Is that cool? Yeah.
Yeah.
With special slides, you know, like Batman, who sort of beams it into. I don't know if they'll actually will light a cloud up, but it's that idea. So a projector torch with spiders and all sorts of things, and yeah, and pumpkins. Yeah. So that's quite exciting. I thought you'd like that, Mr. Britton.
Yeah, that's very exciting.
Yeah. I don't think there's any spares though.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, if you come fourth, third, or second, you get a slightly larger one of these. And if you are the reigning champion or you are the champion, there's an even bigger one to take home as well. So, I'm just going to quickly go through what I've got here. And Mr. Britt's going to make a little note so that we can work out who has come fourth, third, second, and first. But to everybody who took part, thank you so much. So here we go. I've got from right to Abby Taylor in Mr. Morton's class, 11.2 kilograms. Huge level, isn't it? We've got here Imogen and Oshin Trolley. They've got 5.46 kilograms. This one here, it's heavy. There we go. Henry Jackson, 7.5 kilograms. Remember, what we've done is it's the top one in every class. Every class has got a winner. Another heavy one here. This is Alice Johnner, and that is
Dripping a little.
dripping. It is dripping.
Yes, just be careful.
Yes, yes. It's on its. Oh, here we are. And it's anything but the weight. Oh, hang on, it's 7.5 kilograms. I'm going to bring that way up.
Whose was that one, Mr. Lancaster?
That's Alice Johnner.
Alice.
And I think it's on the verge, that one, of exploding. It's on, maybe she's been pumping it. Last minute. I'm joking. Ashley Griffin, 3.75 kilograms. I've got George, I think it's half broken off, I think it's George Carter in Mrs. Cameron's class. And here we are, it's 2.98 kilograms. Neve Polly, year 6, yours, Mr. Trust.
Yes, yeah.
8.4 kilograms.
Well done, Neve.
Yeah, it's a very attractive one as well, I have to say.
Yeah.
It might be the pumpkin beauty contest. That would be an interesting idea. Spencer Naismith, and it's he's in year 1, 2.2 kilograms. In fact, that's a beauty. Look at the colours on that one as well.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's been where it's been. I wonder if that's the sunny side of that. I don't know. It's good. I like that. We've got this giant here, which I'm not even going to attempt to lift up. This is Rishus, and that's Mr. Rouse. Year 6, you really have to be an effort. 19 kilos.
Ooh.
Wow. Grace Bentley, 5.3 kilograms. I've got Daniel Greenwood, and that's 12.3 kilograms. Okay. A beauty.
Yeah.
Am I still on camera here?
You are?
I am. And then I've got Megan Helbrun, Miss Spencer, 7 kilograms. Now, I've got a piece of paper. It says Henry Coates, 7 kilograms. So I imagine his pumpkin hasn't made it to the hall. I don't presume that's his weight, so it must be the weight of his pumpkin. So that's Henry Coates. So thank you for that. I've also got here. We didn't actually ask for these this year, but this has been done. This is Katie Seeley's journal that she's done to show the progress of her pumpkin. Right from the beginning, it was planted the seeds on the 4th of May, and so it goes on. I think I'm just flicking here. Oh, there it is. The seedling is popping through. I actually planted 2, and they didn't germinate at all. Didn't like my green fingers. They are growing. Wow, look at that. It's September. That's great. So, Katie, thank you very much indeed. There might even be a little prize for you as well. So, however, I've just forgotten. There's another one. Sebastian Gray, in the foundation year, 30.7 kilograms.
Wow.
That is astonishing. Now, I also think we're missing one. James.
Really?
James, our reigning champion.
Has he done one this year?
Yeah, I carried it into the classroom for him. I don't know where it's gone.
And which class is James in?
Miss Wright's.
Okay.
So, we won't know our final score till the end of the assembly. Okay, so what we'll do is, I'm going to ask Mr. Britton if he will rush down
I will.
to Miss Wright's.
I'll pause the video
Pause the
right
video,
now.
pausing.
I will pause the assembly, freeze Mr. Lancaster, and I will go.
Now, I've discovered why Henry Coates is a piece of paper. Because he's off school, but he's managed to get the pumpkin weight at home, and that's why the piece of paper comes in with the weight and not the pumpkin itself. I hope you're okay. Now here's Mr. Britton. This is the reigning champions entry this year. Oh, James, it's massive. Watch your back, Mr. Britton. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh,
It's a beauty.
it is a beauty. There's a space on the table. And what's the weight, Mr. Britton?
15.9 kilograms.
15.9. Well done, James. But this year we have a new champion. Clearly, this one here, this beauty here, 30.7 kilograms. Sebastian Gray. Wow, that's fantastic. You are our new champion of the year. James, I'm sure, will be more than happy to hand over the crown for 1 year. But I know he'll be back next year with another one. This is fantastic. I wonder what that's been fed on. I think James was using a mixture of beer or something, I think, last time. Which we all felt slightly sorry about, maybe. But I'm sure the pumpkin enjoyed it. So we'll have to find out what the secret is on that one there. So, just to confirm then, do we have a 4th place?
We do have a 4th place, and 4th place, I'm just making sure I'm getting this right, looking down with 12.3 kilograms was Daniel.
Well done, Daniel.
And 3rd place with 15.9 kilograms was the one we've just seen from James.
Third this year, still a top prize winner, James. Well done.
2nd place with an enormous 19 kilograms was Rishabh.
Wow, 2nd place, Rishabh. Well done.
And of course, 1st place, Sebastian.
Well done, and thank you everybody. We'll try and, you'll have to carry it back now, Mr. Britton, won't you? Anyway, I'm glad we made it in the end. So, Charity Fundraising 2020, I announced this a week or 2 ago, and you have really embraced this idea. I think you're all very, very pleased that we decided to do it in memory of Mr. Wood. There's some fantastic ideas. Just one thing, I'm just going to pause there because we've had a gift. because we all know that Mr. Wood is a star, and he actually is a star now, because this was bought by the Ostler family, the Brocklehursts and the Sykes, and it's had a star has been named after Mr. Wood. This will go up on in our foyer, and it actually gives you the directions to find it. Now, you'd have to be an astronomer. Who's our astronomer friend?
Mr. Coates.
Mr. Coates, of course. Yeah. He might be able to actually point us in the right direction. It's in the right ascension, 12 hours, 34 minutes, 98.08 seconds, and I'm going to get this wrong, declination? Must be the way around. Anyway, 21 degrees, 54, and 18.99. And it says here that it's been recorded in the public records. And it says, teachers are the brightest stars in our constellation. Tally ho, Mr. Wood. And there are 2 copies as well of that, which Mrs. Wood has at home. So that was a lovely thought. So thank you for that. He certainly is our star, always. So, in memory of him, we are raising money for Macmillan Cancer Support. You remember we discussed how we could do it this year, and we realised we had problems, but you're clearly going to solve them. This is coming home tonight. I know you can't read the words on the screen, but it's about what you might be able to do over the half-term holiday. It's a challenge for you with your family support, and it's an invitation. You don't have to do this, but you may have some things you could do to raise money for the charity of Macmillan Cancer Support at home over the holiday. I know you've had discussions in your classes about what possibly you might like to do. When we come back after the holiday, we'll be looking forward to Enterprise Day, and I know you've also had discussions in class about how each class is going to use that Enterprise Day and get your entrepreneurial skills together to come up with the fundraising ideas from school. Because obviously we can't have the charity fair. But I know you're coming up with some great ideas. This one, we've allowed 2 to sneak through early. This is from Mrs. Charleston's class. And they asked me if we could actually send this one home today, and it's coming home with the instructions, because it's a nice half-term holiday project, and it's to do a fruit and vegetable carving competition. And you may not see it very clearly, but you'll get this on the email, and you can see all these different animals and creatures which have been done in fruits and vegetables. And you just photograph your creation, and you email that to Mrs. Charlton by the Friday the 13th of November. So there's plenty of time. It's 50p to enter. Just send it in a name and envelope, and we'll match your 50p to your photograph, and there'll be some judges and a prize, a special mystery prize. So that's something you might like to do over the half-term holiday, so that's why we're sending that one now. And the other one we're sending is this one. Now, this is from Mr. Ralston's class. And the reason why we're sending it now is because, excuse me, that's nothing to worry about, I'm just clearing my throat. That is a project whereby they're going to take any photograph of a personality, it could be you, it could be a pop star, a football player, whatever you want, and they will use the Brushes app on the iPad to convert it. Now then, here we go. And they're going to do that on Enterprise Day. That's why we need the photographs in advance. Now, I think, there's an example, I think that's Ariana Grande. Is that how you pronounce it, Mr. Britton?
I think that's pretty close, Mr. Lancaster.
I'm tired, it's the end of it. It is her though, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is, yeah.
Yeah. That's cool, isn't it?
It's very good.
And so what you do is, you want one doing, you send in your photograph. It's £3 per portrait. You can see the bottom screen there, there's a photograph and how it's been turned into a piece of artwork, beautifully there. And for the £3 you will get the picture either on A4 or on A3, printed on quality cartridge paper. Do we know who that person is, Mr. Britton?
I do.
Oh, go on.
It's Gabby.
Oh, it's Gabby!
It's Gabby.
Oh, of course it is Gabby, the famous Gabby Brett.
Yeah.
Oh, my word, it is. Wow! So, you know, yourself or a celebrity or your own celebrity. And so you'll get that. And also you will get it digitally as well, so you can print off as many copies as you want. So, if you'd like to have that done, the Year 6s are ready to go on Enterprise Day, but obviously they need the pictures in advance. So that's why we've allowed those two to slip through the net now. So, there's lots of exciting things and lots of surprises in the pipeline. We've had a great half term. Thank you so much, all of you, for your hard work, for your dedication, parents, for your support, understanding, and we're planning a very exciting second half term. I just hope we can do it. So everybody, over half term, keep safe. Hands, wash your hands. It's still the number one thing to do. Face, adults, cover your faces. And space, everybody, keep that space between you and others. The rule of 6, remember, and that includes children. It's so, so important. So, time for our last hymn. So we're going to levantaos, por favor, vamos a cantar. It's going to be hot with samba, don't you think?
Cabbages and greens, broccoli and beans, cauliflower and roasted potatoes taste so good to me. Apricots and plums, ripened in the sun, oranges and yellow bananas, good for everyone. It's another harvest festival, where we bring up fruit and vegetables. Cause we want to share the best of all the good things that we've been given. It's another opportunity to be grateful for the food we eat. It is time for celebration to say thank you to all the farmers. Golden corn and wheat, oats and sugar beets, lovely rice and tasty spaghetti, wonderful to eat. Coffee, cocoa, tea, growing naturally. Herbal plants and all kinds of spices, very nice indeed. It's another harvest festival, where we grow our fruits and vegetables. Cause we want to share the best of all the good things that we've been given. It's another opportunity to be grateful for the food we eat. With a summer celebration to say thank you to all the farmers.
Might need you in a minute, Mr. Britton.
Thank you for the harvest. Thank you for your goodness. For all the fruits and vegetables and the wonderful things that grow. Thank you for the harvest. Thank you for your goodness. For all the fruits and vegetables and the wonderful things that grow. Thank you for the harvest. Thank you for your goodness. For all the fruits and vegetables and the wonderful things that grow. Thank you for the harvest. Thank you for your goodness. For all the fruits and vegetables and the wonderful things that grow. It's another harvest festival, when we bring our fruits and vegetables. Cause we want to share the best of all the good things that we've been given. It's another opportunity to be grateful for the food we eat. With a summer celebration to say thank you to all the farmers. All the farmers.
Great. If you'd like to make the prayer run, put your hands together or close your eyes or share the Amen. At this moment, at the end of the first half term of the 2021 school year, I just want to say a tribute to every one of you for your enthusiasm. When we all went through lockdown, everyone was wondering what the school would be like when we came back in September. And yes, it's not 100% normal, but because of the way in which every single one of you has embraced the school, your work, the systems, we've been able to do so much more than many could have dreamt that we would be able to do. Operating clubs, the history day, what fun we had. And that's when we remember that when we work together, we create something which is sometimes far more than the sum of the different parts. So, from me and all the teachers and everybody at the school, well done, thank you, and may we all keep safe and sound. Amen. St. House Potterfall. We'll see you after the holiday. Who's to get straight?